Be around people who have the same mindset as you. Be around people who want the same things out of life as you. If it's not in your control, you can't fix it. Because when I'm spreading positivity, it lets me know that there's positivity in me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is how to be more positive. Because a lot of y'all be a little negative, and I promise you I've been there before. But I can try to give you some tips on how to be a little bit more positive. But before that, make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, share this video with somebody that you know needs to hear it. Comment because y'all know I want to hear my videos. Helps one person. What else? Y'all, sometimes I be forgetting my intro, so I'm sorry. At the making of this video, we have 150 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm glad that y'all decided to stick around. But we're gonna hop into it because y'all know I don't like them long ass intros. My first tip on how to be more positive is to think positive about yourself. Speak positive about yourself. That starts with, firstly, not saying anything negative. Don't say that you're dumb. Don't say that you're stupid, even if you might be playing. Laugh at yourself if you find that you've done a stupid moment. I think a couple of weeks ago, I was looking for my phone. I left my phone in the car on the stand. I was like, you know what? I just laughed at myself because it's not that serious. It's not that serious for me to call myself dumb because we're not dumb. And subconsciously, when you say things like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm stupid, you are going to start to believe those things. And I don't want you to believe that you're dumb because you're probably not. I mean, if you're watching my channel, you definitely not dumb. Because you're not dumb if you understand what I'm saying. And even if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're not dumb still, regardless. Okay? Speak positive over yourself. Tell yourself that you are deserving, you're worthy, you're pretty, you're loving, whatever it is that you need to tell yourself specifically. Make sure that you're telling yourself that because that goes a long way. The next one that I would say is to start looking on the bright side of things. Start being more grateful of what you have. Focus on what's going right in your life instead of what's wrong. I know I used to be that type of person. I was always focused on the negative, and it's always the little stuff that we take for granted. Literally in my Uber last night, and my Uber was telling me that he broke his leg a couple of months ago and he's just now learning how to walk again. And I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy, because it's like, I always complain about how my feet and my legs are hurting, but at least I can walk, right? I can walk. Some things that we take for granted are the things that other people don't have, and we're really blessed to have those things, even though it's something that, oh, it's like everybody has that. Not everybody has it. But if we focus on those good things that we do have, then we will be a lot more positive. When you're thinking about all the things that's going wrong in your life, saying how a job you don't like, how you don't have any money, how this is going wrong, take a step back and actually think about the things that you do have that you can be grateful for. You have a roof over your head, you have water, and I'm not invalidating anybody's experience. I'm not invalidating your feelings or anything like that. I'm just trying to help you because these are the things that helped me personally learn how to be more positive. Once I started looking at the stuff that I did have or the things that I was going right, then I started to feel a lot more positive. Same thing about myself. I'm not really focusing on the negative things about myself. I'm focusing more on the positive things about myself. And the things that are negative about myself, I try to work on it so it can be more positive. I try to turn the negatives into positive because two negatives don't make a positive. Do they? I don't know, y'all. Don't blame me. You can't always walk around being negative because then that transfers into your energy. Your energy whenever you're around people is just negative. Even if you know you're not a negative person, whenever you're around people, they're going to sense all of that negative energy because you're too focused, worried about the things that's going wrong. The next tip that I have is give yourself credit. Give yourself your own accolades. Celebrate yourself because a lot of people, especially me, I used to be that person where whenever I accomplished something that took a lot of courage for me to do or took a lot of work, I was looking for other people to tell me, congratulations, I'm proud of you. You did such a good job. No. Because that only made me feel negative whenever they didn't give me that validation. Which is why I tell y'all to seek y'all's own validation, because at the end of the day, other people's validation is not going to fill your cup completely. When I reached 100 subscribers, I celebrated myself. I posted it on my Instagram, of course, and did I get any feedback? No. But the thing was, I still felt good inside because I knew that was one of my milestones and I completed that. I didn't need anybody to tell me that I did a good job. Once you can validate yourself and once you can start being there for yourself, you will feel a lot more positive because it's like you don't have any other outsources to look for validation. Because when you don't get that validation, of course you feel negative. Of course you feel worthless and like you can't do anything. But that's your fault because you're looking for people to do that for you. You don't need people to do that for you. You can do it for yourself. My next tip, of course, is to surround yourself with positive people. If you're around negative people all the time, you're definitely going to be the next negative person. I struggle with that sometimes too, because at my job, it's like, these are the people that I have to be around. I can't not be around them. Sometimes they bring my vibration down. Sometimes they make my energy low. Sometimes they say things, do things that make me feel bad. But I have to remember, if I really want to be positive and I really want to be feeling good in myself, then I need to make distance around people that you know you have to be around, or either surround yourself with only positive people. If you're surrounding yourself with people who are always talking about things that's going wrong in their life, talking about how ugly or how this and that they are, how their boyfriend, girlfriend did this, and all of this, they're just constantly complaining about the circumstances of their life, then you don't need to be around them, because of course it's going to bring your vibration down. And eventually you will start to morph into them. You will start to do the things that they do subconsciously. You won't even know that you're doing it. I don't want you to be that person that is walking around here negative and their whole friend group is negative. Their whole family is negative. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Be around positive people who encourage you, who motivate you, who tell you to do better, who want you to do better. And you should want that for yourself as well. I'm not saying to just go for positive people and just expect them to do all the work. Of course, you have to do some of the work too. But be around positive people. Be around people who have the same mindset as you. Be around people who want the same things out of life as you. Because if you're stuck over here with these people who aren't doing the good thing, then guess what? You're not going to be able to move forward because it's going to be a little push and pull. But of course, the negative weighs down. Negative is a lot heavier than the positive is. Positive is light and negative is dark. You choose. It's up to you. It's up to you. It ain't up to me. I know what I'm doing. But you, I need you to do that, because why not? You know? My next tip to be more positive is to focus only on the things that you can control. I know a lot of us have things going on in our lives that we cannot control. And honestly, if you catch yourself trying to control those things or doing everything in your power to fix those things, you're gonna feel negative. You're not gonna be positive. You're not gonna be vibrating high because of the simple fact that you're stressed. You got all these things going wrong. You're trying to focus on what's going wrong. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. You can't fix it. If it's not in your control, you can't fix it. Only focus on the things that you can control, like your actions, your emotions, your behaviors, what you do on a day-to-day basis, what you say, who you're hanging around. Those are the type of things that you can control. You can't control how other people act. You can't control what other people do. You can't control anything that has anything to do with outside of you. I don't know if that makes sense. But anything that doesn't have anything to do with you, you really can't control that. Only thing you can do is control yourself. So learn how to control yourselves first, okay? My next tips is to make sure that y'all are going outside. I say this all the time. Y'all see me outside in some of my videos. Go outside. Being outside with nature, getting that good vitamin C for the sun, you know, that will make you feel so much better about yourself. And plus, you're moving your body. If you're walking, that's what I like to do. I like to go outside and walk. Sit outside, just breathe, listen to music, you know, do whatever it is that you do on a normal basis, but do it outside. And that'll be a game changer for you. I promise. Okay? And my last tip on being positive is to spread positivity. Of course, you gotta spread positivity. Like I said in one of my other videos, don't be afraid to compliment another girl and tell her that she looks pretty. Girl, I tell people it all the time. I don't care if it's their shoes, their purse, their makeup, their lashes. I will tell them, I'm like, girl, you ate it up. It's giving. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I told this girl last night, I'm like, girl, I love your purse. I walked all the way from the other side of the building to this girl. I was like, girl, I love your purse. And she's like, oh, thank you, thank you. I'm like, girl, yeah, the purse is cute. The purse is cute. Like, I'm never afraid to tell somebody that they look good. If somebody opens up to me and tell me that they're feeling down or something, I'll try to encourage them, motivate them and lift them up and inspire them like I do right here. You know, we have to do those things, those little things in our life, and it'll make us feel so much more positive. Because when I'm spreading positivity, it lets me know that there's positivity in me. So I'm doing something right. And plus, when I'm positive to other people, it makes me feel good about myself. Because I pride myself on how kind and positive that I can be. Of course, when I'm around the right people. Some people, they just I don't know. Don't dim your personality for nobody. It's gonna be people that don't like you, of course. And I'm dealing with that a lot. Like, girl, shut the f up. No, I'm playing. Anyways, don't dim your personality for nobody. Give compliments, encourage people, lift people up, help people, because it will make you feel so much better about yourself. And when you get a positive reaction from the help and things that you're doing for other people, guess what? You're gonna feel so much better about yourself. You're gonna feel positive. I promise you. These tips have worked for me 100%. But this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope y'all got some value from it. And if you did, please consider subscribing. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment, because y'all know I want to see my video helps one person. Follow me on Instagram across the screen, and share this video with somebody that you know needs to hear it. At the making of this video, of course, we have 150 subscribers. Thank every one of y'all so much. I appreciate it. I love y'all a lot. If you want to see me talk about something specific, please leave a comment down below, because I'm running out of ideas here, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.